for hanging out with us here on TV 18. Kristen Manguso has joined us, Grand County Commissioner. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, Emily.
Yeah.
Glad to be here.
Good. Tell me about yourself. How long have you been in the Valley?
I moved here in 1999.
Okay.
Kremling area.
Okay.
Yep. Live out the back troublesome they call it, or the dump road.
What brought you here?
My husband, marriage.
Okay. Okay. And just life from Denver, how different is it?
Well, I lived in Summit for a while. I grew up
Okay.
actually in Littleton.
Okay.
I'm a Colorado native.
Okay.
I was in
And
the
then
military.
Summit. Okay.
Well, I was in the military.
Okay.
Right? So I spent 6 years in the military. I was
Wow.
very blessed. I was stationed in Italy
Very
for
cool.
2.5 years, and then Alaska
Okay.
at Elmendorf.
And now
Finished
you're
that
in
and came
Kremling.
home and came back to Colorado and turned into a ski bum at Summit for a little while. and
Cool. Yeah.
Here I am.
Right. What's troublesome about, would you say, Kremling or the road you live on?
Yeah, it's kind of a valley. They call it the Troublesome Valley.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. How come?
Well, there's a story that goes with that.
Yes, I want to hear the story.
Well, it's all been over water. You know,
Okay.
it's a whole irrigated,
Okay.
and again, these are just stories I've heard.
Right.
But some years ago, there was a fight over water, and one of the ranchers hit the other rancher over the head with a shovel,
Okay.
and he got back. The one who got hit got back on his horse, made it almost to his house, and died. So it's always been troublesome because of water.
Oh
I
my
guess.
gosh. And a creek water is what you mean? Like,
Well, it was ditch water, but
Oh.
there is a troublesome creek.
oh
Yes,
my
there
gosh.
is.
That's funny. I didn't know that about Kremling.
So that's part of the troublesome, and then
Okay.
the troublesome creek, of
right,
course.
right. But beautiful area.
Very.
Ranch and all that kind of stuff is mostly what's out there, right? Out
Right.
there, way out there
Yes.
from Winter Park, where I am.
Yeah, it's actually 6 miles north of Kremling.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Very cool. Have you been on that property the whole time
Yep.
since you've been here?
Built our
Love
house.
it. Cool.
Love
Horses?
You bet.
Yeah?
Yep.
So more of a summer person then.
Very much so.
Yeah. Do you ride horses in the winter?
Depends on the winter.
Yeah.
If the snow's not too deep and it's not 30 below, sure.
Okay. Cool. Is riding horses your favorite thing to do in the summer? Do you
My
like to do
favorite
other
thing
things?
to do ever.
Ever?
Yes.
Have you ridden horses your whole life?
Yeah, starting about
Okay.
8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I love my horses.
Yeah. What did you do in the military?
I was Morse code. They called us
Oh.
ditty boppers back then.
That's
That was
cool.
1980. That's a long time ago. I'm dating myself. 1980 to
Most
86.
people do on this
Yeah.
show. It's fine. So just did Morse code in Italy and hung out and all that kind of stuff.
Travel.
Cool. Do you still use Morse code?
Oh my, no.
Could you if you
I don't-
needed to?
No, I don't think I could. That's been a long time ago.
You can make it up. I'm sure you could pretend, and then everyone would think you knew how to do it.
That was a good question.
Oh, so Grand County Commissioner, how long have you been it?
I was elected in November, took
Okay.
office the second Tuesday of January
Okay,
of this
cool.
year.
Okay.
So it's been just
Right.
under 8 months.
Right. Favorite part?
I think trying to help the community,
Okay.
trying to figure out neat things
Yeah.
to help Grand County
Yeah.
become more and more grand.
Totally. What was the path that led you to want to be Grand County Commissioner?
Well, I was the planning director
Okay.
at the county for 8 years, almost
Okay.
8 years before this. And,
Okay.
you know, I'm one of those people that if you think you might be able to change something
Yeah.
or help something,
Yeah.
then get involved, do it.
Right,
So
right.
I decided to run for commissioner.
Cool. And in your words, what is a county commissioner?
It is, we're basically, it's a 3-person board.
Okay.
And as a single, you really have no power, but as a board,
Right.
we govern the county. So we spend tax dollars,
Okay.
sales tax money, property tax, all
Mm-hmm.
that stuff comes into the county, and we make sure that we responsibly spend that money to provide services.
Cool.
Road and bridge,
Okay.
sheriff, right?
Okay. Yep.
Your clerk and recorder so
Yep.
that you can get your tags and, all those county services that you
Cool.
need. Jail.
Yep. Yep. So mundane or exciting?
Exciting
Okay. Day to day or in general?
in general.
Okay. Okay. So it's just kind of like new things will pop up and you get to work on that for a little bit and then something new and
There's always something.
right. Are you a visionary then? Like big picture kind of person?
Yeah, we're basically policy setters is
Okay.
what we should
Okay.
be doing, That's the goal, right? Is to be policy setters and to try and hire the best people
Yeah.
into the positions
Yeah.
that's going to, again, help Grand County just get better and better.
Right. Right. Anything up your sleeve that you can share with us that you're working on?
Where my passion, where I'm starting to see it come, I was in planning and zoning for
Yeah.
so long. I get that side
Okay.
already. But I think trails are pretty important in our county. I think they bring a
Okay.
lot of tourism.
Yeah.
They bring a lot of people.
Yeah.
I think it's good for our residents, for our
Right.
county, for our tourists.
Right.
So I was talking a little bit earlier to someone else, and I'd like to see, for example, a loop trail.
Yeah.
We have the Fraser to Granby.
Yeah.
But I would like to see one on County Road 5 as well. I
Right.
would like to see we have a local organization,
Yep.
Headwater
Yep.
Trail. You
Totally.
probably met Mara.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So I would like to see that become some type of a loop.
Cool.
I think people would really
Right.
enjoy that.
Right.
And then the Kremling to Wolford
Okay.
Trail is also
Up on your
passion.
list.
It's on my list.
Okay, well, we're going to talk a little bit more about your passions and what you hope to see, your vision for that. Chris Manguso, Grand County Commissioner. We will be back here on TV 18.